Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count full.
On the ground. Altuve handles it. Tosses to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
This to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. And the pitch. Chop to the left side. Bregman in there safely. And now it's Eric Hosmer.
The designated hitter, Eric Hosmer.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
That one lifted to left. Alvarez makes the catch. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Justin Steele. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Julio Rodriguez. Next pitch has popped up. Mancini should have it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jose Altuve.
Now, this is a player that's, you know, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat to ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. And that one popped to short. Swanson moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The wind of the pitch. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Out to short, Pena. Over to first. One up, one down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Trey Mancini now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's the strike. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Yan Gomes. That one out to right. Dubon makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit.
Brennan Davis.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses.
1 ball,
and that is
2
strike
strikes.
2. Mancini off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and deals. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds. So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Second inning here, no score. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the third out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez.
The catcher.
And here's the rookie catcher, Albert Mobley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Jose Abreu up to hit, the American League leader in batting average this season. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico
Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. And now 2-0. There's a strike. Right side, Altuve. And one away in the top of the third.
now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Happ measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one's in there, 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. And that's the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman, multi-time All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing went around. 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Bregman at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Davis heading to the alley. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone
can't glove it cleanly. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a Major League record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. Suzuki right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Rogers back to work. And there's a strike.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a homer into the 3rd deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Now. There's a line drive to left field. Rodriguez puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Hosmer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he deals. Going to count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That hits the dirt. 1-0. There's the strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Two outs with a man at third. And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. And there's a ball. Suzuki on third with 2 out. That's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Albert Mobley.
The catcher, Albert Mobley.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And a pitch. In the air, center field. Davis ranging back. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
And now the first baseman,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number, number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Michael Brantley stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Brantley.
On the ground, right side. Horner tosses to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch. Ripped towards third. Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the batter now, Nico Horner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. And now 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a strike.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Houston, now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex.
The pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the 1st round and 2nd overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall, and he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now the lefty swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pena at the plate now. That's ball 1. Now snap throw to first. Rodriguez gets back easily. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one's in there. It's 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Swanson zips it across. Inning over. So the Astros lead one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Slapped foul. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Bounced up the middle. Pena in plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Full strike right there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Suzuki stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Runner at second. 2 down. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Line drive, that's a base hit. Swanson headed for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. That's out to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Yan Gomes. Ripped into right center for a base hit. One runs in. Heading for the plate. He'll score as well. It's 3-1.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with it. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 45, Ron Stanek.
Digging in, Brennan Davis. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. And the inning is over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jose Altuve. The pitch. And fouled off.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. This place is absolutely loving it. His 13th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Albert.
No outs. Runner at first. Albert Mobley up next for the Astros. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros.
Jose Abreu.
Abreu, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba. Now the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Abreu. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. It's 3-all. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. 7th inning coming up. All tied. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And now it's even up.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Over to Abreu. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Mobley puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adrian Sampson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's what the fans came to see. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. In the air out to center. Davis in position, hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Toss to Mancini. Out number 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to begin the 8th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. Stanek back to work. Way high. That clips a corner.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Hosmer. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Out to short, Pena. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the first offering is not close. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next pitch way upstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a 3-0 finds his own. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Mancini, the next to hit, takes outside.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Nelson Velasquez. Go ahead run on base. So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Altuve racing, makes the catch. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Cody Bellinger. He takes over as the new first baseman. So digging in, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Albert Mobley up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Tied at 4. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Astros are down. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Brennan Davis. Stanek back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And there's a base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Rafael Montero. And now Nico Horner, and a sac bunt here. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. Puts a bunt down. Bregman goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. A strikeout and a walk. In there for strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now the 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Bases juiced, no outs. On the ground to first, diving, and he can't make the play. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Happ on his way home. He's in there. 3-run score, and they're up by 3.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Wisdom stands in now and watches strike 1. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. And that one hammered. Alvarez going back on this one. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. And that's in there for strike 1. Montero, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is downstairs. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Fly ball down the line. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Gomes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bellinger over at second, 1 down. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really.
Now this is through for a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one almost got him.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Happ at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, the throw is wild. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Swanson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
glove side, but it gets through. Horner flies around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Patrick Wisdom.
0-1's the count.
Righty delivers. Line to left. Alvarez brings it in, and that is that. But bottom 9, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The pitch. Out to short. Swanson zips it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Michael Brantley. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Swing, and a ball popped up and makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Bregman at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Yeah.